Hello, welcome to a playthrough of Stellaris. A game we come back to multiple times in the channel because it is that damn good, especially if you're a strategy fan. Highly recommend the game. Yes, Stellaris, they have dropped a huge DLC called Nemesis. We did skip a species pack. Which is fine. So we're going to double dip today. Not only are we going to showcase Nemesis, as always, the major patches for Stellaris are named after famous sci-fi authors, in this case, Philip K. Dick. So this is the Dick patch. Have fun with that. I'm sure everyone else does. But they have rehauled a bunch of stuff. They have allowed the ability for you to become the Crisis, which is the goal. They have added espionage. They have readjusted. I wanted to say rejiggered, but I'm not sure anyone's going to get that reference. Readjusted how first contact works. They have made, I think, 3 pages worth of changes, balances, and that sort of thing. So, we may be at this for a while, and I just noticed there's a juggernaut in the background here of this picture right here. There's a station. There's the juggernaut. Wow. So this first video is probably going to be mostly creating a species. I will admit, I peaked, I wanted to keep all the joy and me exploring the new game for you guys. However, I wanted to see what the requirements for becoming the Crisis were. So I did do a quick peek. I created my usual Testudian interstellar loop. And the requirements for becoming a Crisis, which I wrote down here. In order to become the Crisis, we can't be xenophile, we can't be pacifist, and we can't be a rogue servitor. So, keeping that in mind, we're going to go ahead and create a new empire. Now, in addition, we missed the Necroid species pack. So, the whole thing with the Necroid species pack is they added basically the undead to the game. So, they added a brand new origin called Necrophage. Down here. So this civilization evolved as a parasite, feeding off other sapient life forms for growth. As it extends its reach across the galaxy, other species will come to be seen either as apprentices to be brought into the fold, or merely as food to sustain its growing might. Cool! Now, the interesting things about this is you start with 12 pops of a secondary species, as opposed to you don't grow. You only convert pops into your primary species, which is interesting. And as opposed to habitable, you can't be a xenophile. I didn't know that. Or egalitarian. Oh, not fanatic egalitarian. Cannot have the death cult or corporate death cult series. That's fine. They added a new civic, death cult. We're not going to mess with that. In addition, normally when you start the game, you're guaranteed to have 2 habitable planets, so 2, the continental world you start on, to that sort of thing. Instead, you get 2 primitive civilizations near you. I believe, because I did play around with this for fun. So, like, if you choose continental world as your primary world, I believe they will be on continental world. So you don't have to worry about that. So we're going to be Necrophage. We're definitely doing that. Appearance. So, this is the standard Necroid thing. None of them really go for what I want. So we've taken Necrophage, so that adds a trait. So this trait adds 80 years. Ruler pop resource output plus 5%. Specialist pop resource output plus 5%. Worker, pop growth speed, pop assembly speed, pop food upkeep, and pop mineral upkeep all drastically reduced for various ways. Cool. Adds 80 years. So I got curious. What if we choose lithoid? Can we be Necrophage lithoids? Like, I have this idea in my mind of a species, stop me if you heard this before, that grew up on a planet that was just horrible to life, and they're like slugs or like something like that, and they can barely survive. And they just discover a sentient rock or something. for whatever reason, the planet itself is aware and alive, and they just learn how to merge with it in some way, shape, or form. And because we're going to become the Crisis, they have taken this, and whatever is trapped inside the planet, giving that they merge with, telling them what to do, is just insane and wants to destroy all life on the planet. So that's what we're gonna go with. I do like these guys. They feel like they're like a suit more than anything. But we're gonna try to wipe everyone off the face of the galaxy. So let's go with these guys. To us, they're ominous because of all the spider-like things. Alright, so there's their appearance. Yeah, I don't know why it's missing trait lithoid. Yeah, well. No, we got it. So now we have the lithoid trait. This is amazing that you can stack them. So the lithoid trait slows down our growth speed and assembly speed. We don't care. We couldn't grow anyways. Alright. On the assembly speed too, I never noticed that. Habitability, plus 50%. Army health, plus 50%. Plus 50% lead a lifespan. Plus 50 years lead a lifespan. So between the two of them, we have a bonus of 130-year lead a lifespan. So they are literally going to be just shy of immortal. That's not even counting if we go genetics and add venerable or enduring. Like if we add venerable to that, that is an insane, like you are just shy of immortal. That's 160. Sorry, 3 times 8 is 240 plus 50. That's 300-year lifespan. You're dwarves. You're space elves. That is amazing. Now it says there are a number of people watching live, but the names aren't popping up on Twitch, so I don't call you out. I apologize. Feel free to say hello in chat. So we're gonna play as lithoid necrophages. Now we need a species name. We are going to be the Revenant, because I'm not very good at that. Adjective, Revenant, plural. Deadites. Alright, next. Name list. Now, here's the hard one. I do want to... I am a fan... Like, the Necroid names are pretty good. Oh, actually... Rockstead, Deacon, Waltham, Brooker, Farley, Ochre, Hoiber. Oh, what weird. I'm a fan of the Necroids below Stars Eternal from Iron Room on Paths Forgotten. We'll rename the ships. The UED, Undead Empire of Destruction. There we go. And now our traits. Well, we haven't picked our home and class yet. That's right. So we're lithoid and necrophage. Now this is where it gets interesting. So we can't do any menial jobs. So anything, and we can only fight. So traits are negatives. And I don't know if I pointed out for this, but the first video in this may be very long. So our negatives, we could take fleeting very easily. We don't care. We live so long it doesn't matter. Sedentary is always a good one. Decadent. I don't like wasteful. Decadent's not a bad one. For us. Hold on. We're definitely going to be intelligent. And I feel like quick learners and talented is a good one to go. So we have 2 trait picks left, and we have 2 negatives to get rid of. So we only need 2 negative ones. So what are the things we don't care about? Well, fleeting. We don't care, we live so long. We kind of need amenities. Pop housing is not a big thing. Sedentary is not a big thing. You can get around that really easy. I don't want to do weak. We're not going to work. We could do unruly. Because Empire's Fall just does not matter. But I'm not sure it fits the theme. Like this is always my first one to take. Just because no one cares about Empire's Fall. But I want to try to take a more roleplay to this particular playthrough. So we're not going to do unruly, even though I am strong for it. I don't want to do quarrelsome. They're not very quarrelsome. They wouldn't be weak. Sedentary and solitary, I guess. Or fleeting. They're not going to be decadent. And work, yeah, fleeting. Yeah, as weird as it sounds, fleeting works. As does... Where is it? Sedentary. So once they're in Scotch, they don't like to move. Yeah, that works. And there we go. And we consume minerals instead of food. This is gonna be fun. Now the pre-patent species. Now this is where it's gonna be weird. So we want to pick a species that looks like it couldn't survive in the environment it grew up in, sort of thing. Maybe these guys? Fungoid. They could be plants that merge. That's an option. That could be interesting. See, to me, these all look like very capable species. Like, you wouldn't run into them in the dark. Yeah, we're already lithoid. But we don't want to do that. So maybe plants or fungoids. Yes, I see the Blorg. So yeah, how about these guys? So this is the species as they start. They don't look very capable in a fight. They're not that good at things. Species name, I honestly don't care. Sure, Selamine. That works. Name list, again, really don't care. Plantoids, what do we got? Petals, flowers, hazel. Plantoid 3, sure. Now here are the traits. Oh, good. I was wondering if they would automatically be lithoid and necrophage, but they're not. So they literally start as gaseous bags of fungus material, and they turn into the... I like this. Alright, so they're going to be industrious. Rapid breeders would be another good one as well. But do we need it? So the only jobs they can do is farming, not cleric work, but I think they can do energy work and mining. That's it. So, what if we make them conformists? Wasn't this originally 1 in 15? I want to do industrious. That makes sense to me. Maybe not. Maybe we don't care. They are going to be repugnant. They can't work any jobs anyway. So trait picks left. We could do weak, but I don't want to. Slow learners, they can't be leaders. We don't care about that. We're okay with that. This one we're kind of going to gain. That leaves 3 left and 5 points. So, docile, unruly. Maybe. I think definitely industrious. So they're good at mining. That makes sense to me. Doesn't need to be intelligent. Doesn't need to be thrifty. Conformist. Yes. And that leaves 1 point left. Not going to be enduring. They don't grow fast, but that's okay. There's plenty of ways around that. They can't work jobs that do Unity. Maybe they like to fight? Can't do unruly. Or maybe we just leave it. I mean, we don't have to pick. Oh. Oh no, we've got a point left. I'm not sure strong works. They can't fight. I mean, the worker output is nice, but not at 1. So we have one more bonus to take. Alright. Alright. Communal. Communal works. That's how they learn to survive. Yeah, that works. Yeah, alright. Name and class. Alright, so it's going to be an extreme world. So either it's going to be Arctic or dry. Either way works for me. I'm going to roll some dice. Odds is frozen. And you're going to hear this, maybe. Here, look, my lucky dice. It's got a little dragon where the 20 should be. So, odds is frozen. Arctic. Evens is desert. Let's see. Odds it is. Alright. So, frozen it is. Homeworld name. Zerv? Yeah, that works. Starting random, that works. City appearance. Now, Necroid. Origin. Necrophage. Government and ethics. Again, we can't choose any. We can't be xenophile. Pacifist. So none of these, and we can't be a rogue servitor anyway. So here's what I am thinking. Authoritarian. Boom. Alright. And spiritual. So this is their religion. So they started as a species. Is there a description? At some point we'll be able to describe it, I'm sure. I always forget where that is. But yeah, so they start out as a very weak, ineffectual species. They've learned, and somehow they stumbled upon a sentient rock or something, and it turns out their planet is alive, or there's something contained in their planet, and it whispers madness to them. So their whole thing there is a religion of annihilation. So definitely spiritual. I'm not sure. So these are the three I'm messing with. I'm not sure. We're not going to be barbaric to spoilers. I am not sure. A little bit of each? I think a little bit of each. And we're going to be dictatorial? I can never say that word. Yeah. So I think this is what we're going. A little bit of each is fine. And that would be nice. But that's fine. We're not going to have a diplomatic corps. We could do mining guilds. Definitely the animated armies, just because it's cool with the Necrophiliacs. I'm thinking Philosopher King. I don't play with it often. I don't think I've ever used this on an actual stream. I'm more... usually I do Police State. Labor Guild could be fun. Oh, but we have to keep the enslaved pop ratio at 40%. I don't know if we'll be able to do that. Alright, so Philosopher Kings. I play with Police State a lot. That's a pretty good one. Nationalistic Zeal, Mining Guild. Like, a lot of these I use quite a bit. Exalted Priesthood. Maybe. Maybe. Huh. I mean, we're gonna live forever. That's the thing. So we're gonna hit the cap quite a bit. We can always add Exalted Priesthood later, I guess. I think this is a new one. And I'm tempted to. I've used Bureaucracy a lot, because you get a lot of bureaucrats, and the stability is nice. Yeah, we're only going to have 3 students. That's the thing. It's really hard. We're not going to have Diplomatic Corps. Not going to have Distinguished Amnesty. That one's not too bad. I used that one. Exalted Priesthood. Bureaucracy. Unity and stability is nice. You get a lot of bureaucrats throughout the game. Let's start with Philosopher King. And our goal is to add Exalted Priesthood at some point. How about that? So let's do that. Yeah, this feels good. Little bit of everything. Yeah. Alright, Advisor Voice. Based on government.
Death comes for all sapients in the end.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
Said it couldn't be led a merry chase first.
Oh, yeah, that's the one we're going with. Empire name. Hungry Revenant Devourers, Absorbers, Revenant Masticators. Oh, that's just weird. Provisioners, Revenant Necromages. Now that I like. So that is what we're going with. So this is our species. Ship appearance is going to be Imperial ships. Oh, that looks weird. But we're gonna do Necroids. Alright, flag. Domination. What do we got in here that's magey? Oh, I like this. Yeah, that works. We'll have a red background. That right there is fine. Ooh, I like that one too. Yeah, let's go with this. I like that. That looks like it doubles as a hand reaching out to grasp the universe, or cold flame or something very magey to me. I like that. All right. Blue and red, gray and red. Actually, that's not bad either. Maybe if we switch them around. I actually like this. I would say that's red and steel. Something along those lines. I kind of like that. Let's go with this. Ship appearance? Necroid. Ruler? Gender doesn't matter. Hairstyle? Color variants. What do we got? Ooh. Yeah, let's go with this. High King. No. Name. I guess the name doesn't matter. We need a good title. Grand Vizier. Because that never goes wrong for people, right? So here's our species. So the whole... They're lithoid necrophages who are highly intelligent, quick learners, and talented. Because we're going to live forever. They're solitary. Oh, maybe we get rid of solitary. They're definitely fleeting. Oh, sorry. They're fleeting, and once... For a necrophagic lithoid species, they don't live quite as long as you think they would. Not much. And they're sedentary. So once they're in somewhere, they like to stay. They start as the Stellaris, a species of just floating gas bags who grew up on the wrong planet. Incredibly hostile. They didn't survive. They stumbled upon something that turned out to be essentially living rock. And they discovered they could merge with this rock. Unfortunately, but too late, those who merged were quickly driven insane. Not that anyone else noticed on the species. And the whole, whatever is either the planet itself or whatever is trapped inside the planet wants to destroy all life in the galaxy. And they have converted our species, the Revenant, into doing just that. That is what they are driven to do. And around this, they have built a religion and a dictatorship with some militaristic qualities to help achieve that goal. Yeah, I like that. This works for me. Yeah, I like this. So we're going to save. The Necromages. Yeah. Maybe we can change the room real quick. We'll just go with this one. That one's nice. It doesn't look threatening, but we actually rather are. And this is our empire. I know there's a way to edit this. I don't know how or where. I will do that at a later date. But this is the Revenant Necromages. And our goal, which we should be able to do, is to become the Crisis and wipe out all sentient life in the galaxy. That is what our religion is telling us to do. So we're going to start it then. Everything is set to default. I like to randomize the AI starts. We'll keep the Fallen Empires the same. We'll keep this the same. I do like... we are the Milky Way. What shape is the Milky Way galaxy? We're spiral. 2 arms, 4 arms. I think we're a 4-armed spiral. I think. So we are going to do the 4-armed spiral. I like to randomize the advanced AI starts or just shut them off. Fallen Empires is fine. Marauder Empires is fine. This is going to hurt. We're going to keep everything else the same. Victory year 2500 is fine. Endgame, yes, 2300. Difficulty scaling to... Oh, default is off. I did not know that. Advanced neighbors is off. Empire placement random, normal, that's fine. I do, however, like to crank up abandoned gateways. That's the guaranteed habitable worlds too, yes. And we're gonna shut Xeno compatibility off, just because it helps. Excuse me, need some tea. It saves on crunchiness. What's the word I want? Stability and how well it crunches things. There we go. And we're going to turn on Iron Bear mode. I'm going to admit, I've been messing around with the game a lot in the background just for fun. Not this particular patch, but the previous patches before it. Kind of gotten used to using cheats, and I apologize for that. So we might get our asses kicked. I feel I could point that out. let's just increase endgame start year, because we start at 2200. So plus 150 would be 350. 150 after that would be 500, and victory year 2600. All right, so we'll give ourselves an extra 50 years. That shouldn't make the game too much longer, I don't think. All right, we're eligible for achievements. God, I probably have gotten every achievement in the game, but there's a series of mods I use that I feel are kind of like must-have mods. And you can't get achievements while the mods are on, so I don't actually have that many achievements as you think. So let's go ahead and hop into the game. So excited! Such a good game. Alright, now they have changed quite a bit in the base game. So, yes, we start at 2200. I'm glad I remember that. The Deadites. Yeah, that's not the way this works. Yeah, there's a way to edit that. I'll do that at some other time. Like, again, our origin is, in the not-so-distant past, Xur was dominated by a fairly unremarkable species who had trouble surviving. It was a brutal, brutal life. I'm just going to click begin. And what happened was they discovered a sentient rock, and they merged with the rock. They found a way to merge with the rock. Unfortunately, once they merged, whatever gave the rock sentience, or maybe the planet itself, or was trapped inside the planet, drove whoever merged with it insane. The rest of the Celli... What are they called? Cellies? I'm never going to remember this. Celanese didn't notice. And the new ruling class, slowly, over the course of hundreds of years, turned the species away from whatever their destiny was to, this is our religion, destroy the universe, we are authority, we are war, let's do this. Wow, we already got crime? That was fast. Ooh, this is new music. Ooh. Alright, research speed, unity. Oh, I'm so not used to this. And nano machine for more research. I usually play at 25 or 50%. So we're gonna have to crank that tech. So they have changed a number of things. Oh, we're on the inside. Interesting. Okay, we'll make things interesting. Do we have any black holes near us? No. Oh, we do. We're gonna try to grab that black hole. If we take a look at, like I said, society and management, the big thing is they've added a new ascension perk. Become the crisis. All must be false. Has xenophile extra. Epic. Alright. Has fanatic xenophile. False. We have none of those. Has pacifist or fanatic pacifist. False. We have none of those. Is rogue servitor. False. We have one of those. So, we can become the crisis. Also, I usually go psychic. I think this time I want to go genetic. So other than that, our standard play will be first technological ascendancy for a section perk. Then genetics. Then become the crisis. And then master builders. And maybe Voidborn. I don't know if we can get all three of these. Can we get all four of those? Technological ascendancy. We could. That is an option too. Maybe we'll look into that. Normally I don't get Voidborn. But I kind of want it for this playthrough. It just, to me, it makes sense they would pick it up. I don't think they'd get Arcology project. So we're either going to have to find an Ecumenopolis. Otherwise, we're not going to get one. But I think they would be master builders. Or maybe... if you get this, you need this. Two more. That's all I need. Two more, right? Because we want engineered evolution and evolutionary mastery. Oh, but then we can't get the Colossus project. We only have 8. Alright. And transcendent learning would be nice. Oh my god, they've made it. The Imperial Prerogative is nice, but not necessary. Don't need consecrated worlds. Definitely need technological ascension. And become the crisis. I don't know, then. Maybe we don't get master builders. It's gonna take forever to get a galactic wonder. And you kind of need them late game. Maybe we don't. We'll see. We'll see. But they've changed a few things. Also, I picked up a trick. So apparently, we have 100 alloys. Apparently, if we go into ship designer, get rid of auto best. Get rid of that off. Thank you. And we're just gonna make an interceptor. Thank you. Thank you. We'll keep that as is. Right, and supposedly, if we upgrade, it does. So it gives us back 132 alloys. What does that allow us to do? Well, we don't need fighting. We don't need this. Dismantle this is 3. We don't need this either, so we're gonna dismantle this. Okay, so that'll save us a little bit of everything. But we got 132 back. Yeah, that gives us an extra science ship super early. So let's build a science ship right away. As always, fastest speed. Alright, so we want this. So you're going here, here, and I think here. We're gonna need that black hole, I think. Market's up and running. Don't need a lot of food. Let's go ahead and add our monthly trade for food. Just to get a little energy boost. And we'll save 5 food. The other thing I usually do, just to power through... closed. Proactive. Cautious. Okay, what's aggressive? Would they be aggressive? Now, there is an achievement. What is the new achievement? Oh, that's the wrong place. There is... Start a full-fledged first contact war before communications have been fully established. Shoot to kill. I'm not comfortable enough yet to try that. I think we would be cautious. Not necessarily aggressive. Closed, yes. Militarized. Interesting. Yeah, we'll keep that. Trade policy, wealth creation. I like to go to Marketplace of Ideas just for the boost. It's going to eat into our energy, but we're going to get some energy back from all the other changes we've already made. But just to power through some unity relatively quick. So let's go ahead and do that. Robot workers outlawed. We will not have robot workers. Refugees, yep. Allowed. Purge. Alright, displacement only. Yeah, purge. Alright. Everything else is fine. So we're good there. Yeah, alright, let's go. Oh, minerals. We're going to build. It's 100 apiece, right? A trinary. Oh, 75 apiece. All right, let's just go ahead and build those.
Our vessels have been reinvigorated.
What? Aha! Another science ship. That'll give us 3. That's a healthy number to start with. Do we have the energy to recruit? No, we need 200. All right. We're going to wait. That is the catch. If we heard on energy for a little while. If we look at population, go down. Alright, yeah, the only things our slave species can do is farm, mine, and be technicians. So the fact that our slaves are slow learners and can't make amenities doesn't matter. Also, armies. Yeah, they're Revenant pop. So if I recruit an army... Oh, I can recruit the Selimi. Alright, so I could have a slave army. Alright, so I guess I could have made them strong, but then it doesn't really fit the theme. So we're going to go with that. Alright, let's kick things off. Alright, market. Perfect. And we're going to go ahead and recruit. Choices are limited. I guess this one. You're going into here. Which means you go into here. And you can start exploring in this direction. Do a sweep around like this. Kind of in the middle, which is gonna be annoying. Mm-hmm. 2 energy hurts, man. But we already got our first tradition. We're gonna go discovery. And can we sell some of these? Yes.
Construction venture completed.
Nice. Alright, we're not going to build the science station. We just need the energy.
System survey has concluded.
Alright. That's 3 energy. That's worth it. Let's go ahead and buy that. Engine. The Voltum Star or something. Now, they rebalanced and readjusted all of the precursor species. So I have no idea what they give anymore. So these are the worms.
The situation
Interesting.
log has been.
Hello, this is Gohan the Chichilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.